Hello, Aries. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of March 1st through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also be sure to watch your rising sign and moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. And I am using the Shadowscapes tarot deck for this week. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Okay, Aries. First card here, King of Cups. Next, Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. And Page of Swords. Now, your overall energy for this week is the Four of Swords. Your Starseed Oracle card message, you're not for everyone. And crystal for the week, Labradorite. Okay, Aries. So, at first glance, your cards are indicating here you're possibly making a decision. Maybe based on something that recently happened. Maybe you found out the truth in regards to either yourself or someone else. But there's a strong sense here of spirituality coming in for you, Aries. So right now, you're just kind of contemplating things, maybe looking for some advice. And I'm going to pull these cards in a bit closer. There's a lot of detail on these cards. Just give me a moment here. See if we can get any bit more. Okay, that should be pretty good right there. So first, let's take a look at your first card here, Aries. This is your anchor card for the reading, and this is kind of what you're going to be focused on, or possibly who you're going to be focused with. And you have the King of Cups. We can get that to kind of focus in. But here he is, the King of Cups here. Now, this can be an individual that possibly you're going to for some sort of advice. Now, the King of Cups is emotionally mature. He knows how to channel his emotions in creative ways, and at times he can often seem emotionally detached, but that's only because he's very calm and mature. It's not that he doesn't care. He keeps his emotions out of decisions. So, as an individual, this is someone that is a wonderful counselor or an advisor, very empathic, an understanding listener. He gives good advice and makes a wonderful mediator. So, this could possibly be a Scorpio, as this is Scorpio's card. Very intuitive, very philosophical is what I wanted to say, and discipline. So the energy here is that you might be going to whoever fits the traits of this King of Cups. Could be a Scorpio or another water sign, but someone who has these very easygoing traits of being understanding and a compassionate listener. This is someone with great patience, very calm. And the King of Cups could be your mentor, could be someone in your workplace that you go to for advice. There's a sense of that you feel like you don't fit in, Aries. That's what I'm picking up. You have very unique characteristics about you, Aries, that kind of make you stand out from others. And at times, others around you make you feel uncomfortable. Now, the King of Cups here could be a teacher, an advisor, even a minister. Could be someone in the divine arts field, the healing arts, a spiritual guidance leader, or somebody that's certainly not judgmental and kind of just laying out some advice for you and having you look at things with a different point of view. Which brings us to our next card, the Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. And let's see if we can get him focused in. There we go. You see all the dryads in the tree there. So, first, this is indicating some changes coming in for you, Aries, and this might be in regards to how you view yourself in the world. This is an energy of just letting go, Aries, and surrendering to what you're experiencing. And just release all your emotions and feelings, just accepting how you are and giving up control. So, the Hanged Man card is an energy of choice for like a self sacrifice, just the giving up of trying to control everything. And the Hangman card is one of my favorite cards in the tarot because that is what tarot card reading is all about, looking at things differently, making you think differently, see things in a different way. So it gives you new ideas, new direction. So when this card shows up in a reading, it's urging you to reverse your view of the world and see things in a new light. So definitely could be indicating a change coming in as to your perception of the world and kind of just a subtle shifting of your state of mind, Aries. And I just keep picking up your unique gifts or talents. There's something about you, Aries, that stands out from everyone else, and people tend to give you a hard time about it. And you're just feeling very self conscious, whereas you need to stand in your light. So, the Hanged Man card is really about you taking some time out to look at things differently. And often there is a suggestion of deep meditation, connecting with your inner voice, your higher self, connecting to spirit, source energy, the one consciousness, whatever name you give to that all in one, the universe. Now, the Hangman card here is associated with your seventh chakra. That's your crown chakra, and that's your direct connection with the divine. This card is associated with the planet Neptune, which is the Roman god of the sea. So, once again, it's kind of connecting into your emotions and feelings about yourself, Aries. Now, Neptune is all about illusion, mysticism, imagination, dreams. And the number 12 energy of the Hangman card reduces down to 3. So, something's starting to come together. You're starting to see things differently. And this is a very creative and positive, successful energy once you realize to just kind of release the control over things around you. Now, 3 is also the number of the navel chakra, which corresponds with your action, your choice, and your will. And the Hangman card is wanting you to just release and just let go. Make that choice, take that action, and see what direction your will takes you in. Now, your next card here is the Page of Swords. And the pages are the known messengers of the court cards, and each page delivers a message in his own particular manner. And the Page of Swords here brings in some news that will alert you to the truth. So, for some Aries, you are realizing something this week, coming to terms with something this week. And it might be just accepting yourself for who you are, not worrying or caring about other people's opinions and viewpoints of what you do and who you are. The energy of the swords can indicate and be illuminating what is no longer relevant to you anymore, Aries. Now let me shift your cards so that we can see your top row up close as well. I'm getting hung up on something. Okay. And let's bring this back a little bit. Give me just a moment, Aries. Okay. That should be pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to start with your overall energy card, which is your Four of Swords here. And look at this is such beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful card. Now, this is a card in energy that's going to be influencing your cards and your energy for this week. And the Four of Swords is a card of reflection, mental restoration, taking a break. This card here can show up when you might be working through a problem or you're not feeling that well. You might be needing some fresh ideas. And the best thing you can do is just retreat to a quiet place. So, for some of you, you can be really stressed out this week, and stress can take a toll on your body and your mind, your spirit. So, the Four of Swords is an indication to take time out to recuperate. Give yourself some time to relax before moving forward. Now, for some Aries, the Four of Swords can be advising you to seek some counsel, to go to an expert for advice. And that can have a lot to do with your King of Cups card here. The Four of Swords represented in this deck, definitely a time for meditation, going within. What's represented here is for this individual has her eyes closed but sees with another kind of vision. She floats along with the lotus, which are symbols of spiritual and mental purity. They are a living metaphor for a seeker of spiritual truths. And the pink lotus in particular is a symbol of enlightenment. And they are all over on this card. Now, the swords, they act as a pillow for her head as she meditates. It's an indication to just pierce through the fog of uncertainty to reach this state of serenity here. She breathes deeply the fragrance of the lotus flowers. So, this card's indicating that for this week, meditating, giving yourself some rest, going within, strengthening your co partnership with spirit is going to give you a much clearer mental state of mind here, where your inner strength, it's going to be like strengthening where your inner strength resides, filling up that well so that you can draw upon the reserves in times of need. Now, the Four of Swords card is ruled by Jupiter, which is associated with knowledge, happiness, health, good fortune. The number 4 energy of this card signifies stability, being rational, being self disciplined. And number 4 can be a very rooted energy. And in regards to your cards this week, you should be rooted in accepting your true, authentic self, Aries. Now, taking a look at your next card here has a huge message for you this week, Aries. This is your Star Seed Oracle card message indicating you're not for everyone. Look at that. Very magical. Stop trying to fit in as the world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, Aries, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you a great deal. They are your people. So the message with this card is saying you're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you, who accept you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They don't ever want what you're selling. So don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You're wasting both your time and theirs. Now, sharing your path with someone, Aries, is a very sacred gift. So don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. What's it say here? Face your true north. This card is a direct message to embrace your uniqueness. Let the world see who you are, Aries, and to reveal your most high faceted and multidimensional nature. It's not about to dim your light according to who's in your presence. This message is to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones that are like minded with you, same kind of uniqueness, can recognize you when your paths do cross. So, Aries, face your true north and be your authentic self. Now, your angels and guides have suggested the Labradorite crystal for you this week. It's time for you to get more in touch with your intuition and your psychic abilities, Aries. This is once again confirming you've been born with your own unique gifts. Trust in these gifts, Aries, and know that you're truly connecting with your spirit guides and angels. You could be receiving your psychic information through premonitions, through your dreams, possibly feeling something physically. And this happens to be my, and I was, there you go. I wanted to see for you to see the shimmer that's usually with the Labradorite crystal. So it's such a wonderful stone to meditate with, crystal. So your reading this week, Aries, is indicating that you have unique characteristics or gifts, you might say, about you that maybe other people have just judged you for. So you've kind of kept them hidden as you didn't want to stand out. But stand out is what you precisely should do, Aries. Meditate with the Labradorite crystal to help awaken your gifts, and it's a boost for your intuition. Your spirit guides are wanting to work more closely with you, Aries. So notice any signs you receive or feelings that you may have. For some of you, you might be inspired to attend a spiritual seminar or some kind of retreat, could be even something online. Or you might start being drawn to particular spiritual books or research. Your interests will turn to all things metaphysical. And the Labradorite crystal is associated with your third eye chakra. That is your perception, your intuition. And this crystal will give you the confidence to shine as the Aries individual being so unique with your gifts and talents was meant to do. Now, let me pull this back a bit. That's probably pretty good. Want to take a look at your numerology here for your three base cards. And you have the number 14, which reduces down to 5. And the number 5 energy is a somewhat difficult energy. It is going through a change. So, not something that's easy to do overnight. This is an energy that likes to, well, it really likes to shake things up, breaks your old habits so that you can see the path and direction you should be going in. So it's a bit of a challenge at first, but you will obtain a lot of personal growth with this energy. So this has a lot to do here with your Hanged Man card, seeing things in a different light, Aries. So, in summary for your reading for this week, your top row here is indicating all the spiritual growth and information and messages that you'll be receiving this week. Now, your bottom row here is the actual steps to get there. You have the King of Cups as your anchor card, your focus for the week. This is someone that's going to cross your path or someone that you might seek out to get some advice from. Your Hanged Man card is indicating change and indicating for you to look at things with a different point of view. It's releasing the need to control or trying to control things around you, including people that I really feel have judged you for being the unique individual that you are, Aries. The number 3 energy of this card is indicating new beginnings for you if you do indeed do things a bit differently. The Page of Swords is alerting you to the truth of something, maybe how really special you are, Aries. And with this truth, you're realizing the need to look at things differently and to eliminate the need for being accepted by everyone. Your overall energy here for the week is the Four of Swords, indicating to bring spirituality into your life on a daily basis, to meditate, to rest, to tap into your higher self, strengthen your co-partnership with spirit for guidance and direction. And your Starseed Oracle card is indicating you're not for everyone. That's part of what the Hangman card was indicating. You need to look at things differently. For some of you, you just want to fit in with everyone and everything, and that's not possible. You're very unique. This card is indicating face your true north, embrace your gifts and talents, your unique characteristics that make you the person that you are, Aries. And your angels and guides are suggesting the Labradorite crystal for this week, as it will open up your psychic ability. It will shake up and reawaken your intuition and help you to have the confidence to be the wonderful, unique Aries individual that has no need for approval from people who view you as being different. So, this week, Aries, seems to be kind of a transition for you, letting you see that who you are, Aries, and the gifts and talents that you possess should not be dimmed by other people's viewpoints and opinions, but for you to shine brightly and stand out rather than trying to fit in. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Aries family.